What do you want me to do? You just want me to hit you?
Come on, why? Why? I don't know why. I don't know. Come on, hit me before I lose my nerve.
This is crazy.
So go crazy. Let her rip.
You want me to hit you?
That's right.
What, like in the face?
Oh, in the ear.
I'm sorry.
Ow! Christ.
I just want to hang out. No big deal.
What's up, everybody? And welcome back to another YoJoeJerk toy review. I'm your host, Tom Jones, and today we'll be looking at the G.I. Joe Retro Scarlett. All right, we'll take a look at the package real quick. You get this beautiful card artwork, figure and all included accessories. On the back of the package, we get this file card. Down here, we get portraits of everybody in Series 1. Legal shit, legal mush, barcode. All right, real quick, I wanted to go over this card with you guys. This is like a 2-ply card where the bubble is actually trapped between the cardboard. So this isn't coming off unless you shred it. It isn't like the Walmart exclusive ones. What I'm gonna do, because I like to keep these and if I ever wanna display them again, all you do is just cut a line down here, here, and then you flip it over and lightly go around here. And I will proceed to do all this, and I'll show you what the flap looks like when I'm done. All right, so I cut it all, and now you can see that you can just pop open a little gate here, and we can play the release game. Let's do it together. All right, here we go. Sweet sound of release. Got the figure out for a quick look. Ooh, and we're gonna get all this shit on the table. See you in a minute. Now let's take a look at the figure itself. And let's take a look at this head sculpt. And man, they dialed this in really nice. The paint looks good. The eyes are painted really nice. Eyebrows, lips, the works. You can see the earrings, even down to the freckles just lightly on her face. The hair is done really nice. We'll go around to the back, port for a ponytail, and we'll go over that in a bit. All right, let's take a look at these boots. They are all new sculpt. We got little pouches on the sides. We got armor plating on the front. Just all cast in that tan color. Up into the legs, we're in Marvel Legendville. There's really nothing going on other than just muscles on the legs. We get a nice little overlay there, little bit of detail on there. Looks like some kind of computer chippy device. On this side, we get a knife sheath. Just notice that there's pockets up here on the high end. That looks good. She's got drop down hips. We got a swivel, knees bend, relatively decent. And around to the back, she's got a big old booty. Nice underbelt there. Up onto the front, we could see a peg that lines up with this belt right there to make it sit. I like that. We get this nice underbelt that's painted all the way around the figure. So now we'll look at the overbelt. We can see there's some bullets in there. They actually have copper paint on them. Belt buckle's painted black. Arrow holder has some red paint on it, and a pocket. Looks really good. It's nice and pliable. So it's like ooey gooey plastic. And then just light texturing all the way around to the front again. At the waist, we get this sculpting, a little zipper there, some lines from her suit come up and around. And this is a 2-parter, so it moves pretty good. She gets lots of range. Up here on the chest, she actually looks like a woman. Got her name right there with a little black grenade, nice paint. Over here, the classic shoulder overlay, nice perfect red paint on there. At the neck, we get the little turtleneck, and her head gets lots of range. Up here at the shoulder, the arm actually moves really well. So the engineering on the new figures lets the arms move pretty freely. I actually like that. Double jointed pinless, her arms move really good. Got plain Jane tan on the front of this gauntlet with no texture, nothing on the bottom. You get your trigger fingers with knuckle dusters on there, but there's no paint. On the left gauntlet, you get ninja stars, and you get this little hidden pistol. It's painted, but it don't come out. Trigger finger with knuckle dusters. Alright, now I'm gonna go over accessories. And first up, she comes with these ponytail attachments, and they match the hair perfectly. Got a little hair tie back there. This is like the resting one. I'll show it to you on the figure in a minute. And here we have the action ponytail, and it's the same thing. It's sculpted really good. Got the little hair tie with the black on there. And yeah, I'll show it to you on the figure in a minute. Next, she comes with 2 punching hands. And like I said, these are welcome. I love extra hands for figures, and these are sculpted really good. You got the little knuckle dusters on there. The right one looks just the same. Next up, she comes with this array of specialty arrows, and we'll fan these suckers out so you can see them. And here are the specialty arrows. They're sculpted really good. Here's the back end of them, and I'll show them on the figure in a minute. Here she comes with this pistol, and we've seen it used before. It's got this nice like dark gray on the top, and the gun's in like this light green. Got a port for blast effects. Looks really good. I'm actually really happy with this one. Next up, we have the machine gun, and this thing is just like back here on the stock. It's pretty gummy, but it did come out relatively straight, but I would still say the weapons are gooey, but it's pretty cool. It's got a little paint on the end, and like I said, it breaks things up when they change the colors a little bit. Like, this isn't too far off for me to go insane about. She also comes with this knife, and this is just a tiny little storage knife. Same deal, it's got that dark paint on there. Hilt looks good. I'll show it to you on the figure in a second. She comes... Summon a bitch! And lastly, she comes with the standard G.I. Joe Pew Pew rifle, and I love this thing, but mine looks all goofy. Look at it. It's warped weird. It's kind of sagging in the middle, and that's a bummer because I love these things. I want like 1 million of these little rifles to put on all my G.I. Joes. It's got nice paint. It's got this nice deformity in the middle, port for blast effects, and of course I missed something. She comes with this crossbow, and holy god, this thing is like putty. I feel like this is just gonna rip off. Like, this is the gummiest thing I've ever gotten from a G.I. Joe. Like, up here's pretty tight, but back here, it's a shit sandwich. This thing kind of plugs in and falls off. It's very odd. Yeah, there it is. It's plugged in. Yeah, it's cool to give her a crossbow and everything, but I think I'll use the other crossbow from the other release. And last, she comes with the Grunt backpack cast in that weird off-green plastic, but a backpack is always welcome. All right, now I'm gonna start loading the figure up with all the accessories. So first up, we're gonna do the ponytails. And just so you can see, the ponytail just pops right in there, and there you go. It can spin around if you want. And here's the action ponytail, and you can see that fit in there nicely and looks really good. And here on the crossbow, it has a little clip at the top, so you can just pop an arrow in there. Here she is with the crossbow, and I loaded in one of the specialty arrows, and it looks really good on her. Here we could just put the backpack right in, and if you have the action hair, the ponytail goes right over the backpack, so you're good to go with that. And actually, this wasn't a fight to put in at all. Here she is with the butter knife, barely fits in her hands, and it fits in no problem. Boop! Here she is with the pistol. It's a little big in her hand, but it fit no problem. Here we have her with the machine gun, and that fit in her hands no problem as well. Also stores on the backpack right over there. Here she is with the Joe rifle, and I love this thing, but yeah, this one is so warped. I'm not happy at all about that. This one also ports into the back right there, and there you go, fits in. She's got the double rifles on her back, looks really cool. And these things just store in the belt. You just kind of push them in there and they fit. And then there's the quiver full of arrows. And last up, she's got her punching hands. Put up your fucking dukes. Also, you get this G.I. Joe stand, I forgot to tell you. No name on there, but it's always welcome. And for a size comparison, we have it with CoverGirl and the Redeco Scarlett. And here we have Agent Helix and the retro carded Baroness. And just to get a better gauge, here she is with the retro carded Snake Eyes and that big freak bazooka. So at the end of the day, and my final thoughts on this figure are, she comes loaded to the teeth with tons of accessories. They nailed the uniform, the likeness, the hair. I mean, everything is really good except for the gooey weapons. So I don't really have anything to bitch about. I give this thing a 10 out of 10. She's amazing. And that's all I got. this time, people, I'd like to thank you for stopping by, and I'll catch you on the next review. Holy shit, you made it through the video? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.